Hello, this is Adam Yurchik for TCGplayer.com. I'm playing in a modern 8-man event, Game 1, and I won the die roll and I capped a great hand. Let's see how it plays out. I lead Sacred Foundry tapped. No reason to take extra damage. When playing a deck like this that wins by small edges and plays close games, I want to keep my life total up as much as possible. Now he's playing Affinity, which is a pretty strong matchup for this deck, I think. The control version of this deck is really great against Affinity, and I imagine this deck is not much different. Electrolyze here is excellent. Mana Leak is excellent. And I should be able to contain him and then win with Geist. Geist is actually pretty good against Affinity because their creatures are kind of small and they actually don't have a lot of great blockers. Though if he gets Etch Champion down, my Geist is pretty much sitting on defense. Okay, take that. He has a lot of damage, but Electrolyze is going to save me pretty well. Go ahead and cast that. No reason not to. They usually don't play any counter spells or shrapnel blasts or anything like that. No real reason to wait and let them use it for mana with Drum or anything else crazy. Let's go ahead and cast it. Another Electrolyze here. I could have gotten the Memnites and then Pest would have done nothing, but I need to get rid of Pest eventually. I'd rather take a little bit more and get rid of the better threat. Plating could punish me for not playing the Tarn. He doesn't have it. And I should be in pretty good shape from here on. Geist will block his Memnite. I'll go ahead and take one here. There's really not much he's going to play second main, though the aforementioned Etch Champion would punish me pretty bad for Lightning Bolt there. Blue-white here is fine. Attack. And I'm just going to sit back here. He scoops. Not an impressive draw by him. Definitely not against Electrolyze. Though it was pretty quick and could have definitely taken someone out, but Electrolyze stopped it. If he had Plating or Ravager or something, I might have been in a little tougher shape. But my draw was pretty strong. So here I want explosives in. Batterskull in. Take out the Thundermaw. Damping Matrix, which is decent for shutting down some things. Stony Silence, which shuts down about everything. Path is pretty good because they only have one basic. Wear and Tear is good because it kills Blood Moon and then any other artifact along with it. Or just an artifact. Blood Moon is a card they often have that can present me problems. But this deck can play around it pretty well. So I need to cut some cards now. I'm not a huge fan of Geist or Click. I'll leave one Geist in as an extra win condition. Here I'm kind of just looking to establish control and then I'll win with Batterskull or the Angel or that Geist or maybe the Snapcasters or the Colonnades here. I don't really need win conditions. All right, this looks good. Another pretty strong hand. 2 removal spells along with Snapcaster is a recipe for a keep. And then I have Cryptic Command in there. I'm going to take out that Vault Scourge. I'll keep his Affinity down in case he has Thoughtcast, although that doesn't really matter. But mainly I'm just going to prevent some damage. Here I'm likely to path what he platings. And then Electrolyze to clean it up. Hopefully he platings the Ornithopter, which is in fact what he'll probably do. Wow, pretty explosive draw. But I should be alright. Path Ornithopter. And then I'm going to Electrolyze Overseer and Memnite. Take a bit of damage. Then Snapcaster, kill his Ornithopter. And that should leave me in a winning position. Mox Opal for him. That's a pretty bad draw. Now I could flashback Bolt or Path here. The real question is which one would I rather have in my graveyard, and that is Bolt. Because Affinity decks just play 1 land. They just do. And I'm willing to risk giving him an island in order to keep the better spell in my graveyard. It's better because it kills anything in Affinity, pretty much. Though maybe this isn't even a realistic question because if I have another Snapcaster, I'm never actually going to hit either of those. I'm going to hit something better. I think here my best bet is to just Explosives. Explosives for 2. Get rid of that plating. Go ahead and fetch now. Take no damage. So he drew a pretty good card there. He has 5 artifacts, so I'm not dead by any means. Geist here looks solid. So I'll just take the damage. And I can mana leak that safely. Path, excellent draw there, of course. So here I'm going to attack and then either block with Colonnade or use Cryptic to get him. Cryptic here. I'm going to counter that plating. And I'm going to bounce the Ravager. Or I can simply tap his permanents and kill him. So I'm going to opt for that. So that taps him out, and then Geist and the colony get in and deal 10 exactly. So just like that, I win my first round. And of course, Colonnade here gets it done. Thanks for watching.